Hey, happy day 600 of What's She Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, also known as the Jam Grandma. Today is the 600th day in a row that I have gone live on Facebook Live, on my podcast, on social media to talk about and just kind of journal and document what I'm doing as I transition from the offline brick and mortar world, the corporate world, and the business ownership, entrepreneurial, small business ownership world to the online world of business. And I'm just documenting the journey mostly for me from a personal growth standpoint, to get over my fear of doing videos, to try to discover and figure out my voice, even though my voice is kind of going as I've got a cold and I am on the fritz, which is why I titled this one On the Fritz. I'm a little bit personally on the fritz. I've got a cold, and although it's getting better, I think it's getting better, it's changing format anyway. My nose has stopped running like profusely. Yesterday the ex-husband called me Rudolph, and I didn't know, but yeah, my nose is bright red from blowing it so much. So I've had about 2 days of just constant runny noses and cloggy head, and now I got a tickle in my throat and a frog in my throat. And that's fine. This too shall pass, just like everything else in our lives. But I'm thinking a little bit about things that go on the fritz. Things that break down, things that are not working properly, things that are out of order. And I know I've used the expression, of course I have. Hey, the coffee machine's on the fritz. Hey, the toilet's plugged and on the fritz, I've called the plumber. Whatever. I don't know if that's a great example, but it's what popped into my head this morning. Things break down. Things challenge us. People don't always perform and behave in the ways that we expect. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It just is not what we expected, or not in our expected time frame. I know we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to perform and get things done in a certain time frame. We expect to do X, Y, Z, and then we'll be happy. We expect to make X amount of money, and then we'll be happy. We expect to weigh a certain amount, and then we'll be happy. I only say that because I went to the cardiologist yesterday, and in order to avoid a new medication for blood pressure, I need to make some more lifestyle changes. I made a lot of lifestyle changes, but I let some of those habits slip. So if you know any ways to lower blood pressure, hit me up in the comments below. I think I know some ways, but I've just slipped lately in some of my good habits, and that it happens. I'm a little bit on the fritz when it comes to following some of my good habits, but that will change immediately because I'm not going on another prescription. So when we're underperforming, when we're not performing at our peak, at our best, is it because we're on the fritz? Or is it because we're having a health challenge? Is it because there's things going on with people in our lives or in our organizations that we need to address? Are there systems, are there habits we're not following? Because habits are systems, right? That need to continually improve to make our lives function well. Just like we have systems and processes and methods of doing things in our businesses to make sure that they function well. Are we trying to do things that other people should be doing? Are we trying to do everything ourselves? Are we trying to do tasks and jobs to save money because we don't want to hire somebody to do them, when if we hired somebody to do them, it would be a lot more economical from a big picture standpoint, because they could get it done so much faster, so much easier, and it stresses us out to do it. Well, that's a fit challenge. It's not a underperforming challenge. It's that I shouldn't be doing this. I always joke that I should not be the one that cleans the bathroom because it's not a good fit for me. I hate doing it. It's horrible. I hate cleaning bathrooms, and so it's not a good fit for me. That doesn't mean I'm broken and I'm out of order and I can't do it. It means I don't like doing it, so I shouldn't be doing it. There's a lot of things like that in our lives. And then there's other things that we don't like doing as part of our business and part of our life, but we have to do them anyway, right? Maybe we just have to do them for a short period of time till we figure out systems or processes or procedures that we can delegate those off and have other people do them. And we want to be working mostly in the areas that we're really awesome at, but there's always going to be things we have to do. It's like trying to get a 4-year-old to go to bed or to get ready for school. There's things that they don't want to do, but we still have to do them because we want to figure out how to fit in, how to learn, how to grow, how to be a better person. And so there's all that going on. One Funnel Away Challenge, I call it day 30. It's actually week 4, day 2. This week's all about traffic. Yesterday we learned about the 3 types of traffic. Traffic you can earn, traffic you can buy, and traffic you can own. And then today we'll dig deeper into traffic. Working on a project as part of that, and some other projects along with some mastermind groups and students that I'm working with. most of which I never talk about because it's confidential. It's their business, not mine. But definitely feeling under the weather this week, so gonna lay low for another day or two until I am back off the Fritz and working properly. But until then, priorities are, of course, gonna get done. My one thing a day always gets done, and everything I need to get done always gets done. Not all the things that, of course, I would want to get done, the things I need to get done. The things that are high priority and have to be taken care of, they always get done. You know, I never, ever let those things slip or slide. At least the things that are really important. And what are those things? Those things are always people. People-related things. Family, my kids will always come first, no matter what. So, whatever they need. And my health, it's kind of coming second. But it's slipping back to first. Every once in a while, our health will wake us up and will say, hey, you're not paying enough attention to me. And then we pay attention and we take care of that as well. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow, give you an update on what's going on, what I'm working on, what's working, what's not, the good, the bad, the ugly, and just kind of keeping track of that it is a journey. The entire thing is a journey. Guess what? I used to beat myself up because I wasn't a billionaire yet. But you know what? I'm never going to be done. No matter what I want, I will always want something more. I suspect the same is true of you. We always, no matter what we achieve, we always want something more. We always want the next thing. It's inherent in our humanness, and that's good because it keeps us striving for more. Otherwise we get complacent and bored and stagnant and old and let go before our time. Have an absolutely amazing day. I hope you are feeling awesome and not on the Fritz. I will be feeling back to par soon, and of course I'll be with you tomorrow. Have an amazing day.